about a minute and a half through the first quarter. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Bullets. 4-point game. Şengün with the bucket.
And Şengün knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch and fire.
And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Back to SGA. Vassell outside. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. Vassell's got 5 points so far.
Well, you know Coach loves seeing the offensive game plan being executed to perfection.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Hartenstein.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
There's the pick. For 3, Vassell. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
What a slam by Halliburton, using that agility to make a statement.
Pass to Vassell. Screen by Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell wide open. From past the arc. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Back to Halliburton. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Vassell outside. Drains the 3-pointer. Vassell's got 14.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back over to you guys.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Oh, what a terrible foul there. The shot clock winding down, and he ends up bailing out the offense with a silly foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, when you watch Vassell, it's easy to see why scoring comes so natural.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Back to Halliburton. Screen by Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Şengün's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
Kept alive. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. .40 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. Pass to Vassell. From deep, SGA knocks down the 3 ball. SGA's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And here is Şengün. A 3-pointer off the mark. Barrett with the ball. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. It's good from long range. SGA's got 8 points.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Young outside. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Şengün. They double-team Şengün. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. They'll have a jump ball. And here's Barrett. They set the pick. Vassell outside. Lets the three fly. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Vassell's got 19 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Şengün. Shot to stop the run. No good there. Vassell outside. Hands it from downtown. He's got 22.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Şengün with a wide open look. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Back to Vassell. Outside, SGA. And it's Vassell in the corner. Good on the triple.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Again, Şengün missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Stan, the basketball term, finish the cut. What happens when you don't do that?
Well, 2 things can happen on that, Kevin. Number 1, when you don't finish the cut, you slow down and you take away a chance of getting a layup off the pass. And then the second thing is it leads to turnovers because of that, because the guy passing the ball is expecting you to continue your cut to finish it, and you don't, and the ball's thrown out in front and out of bounds in a lot of cases.
Şengün. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
First personal foul. First team foul.
1:43 left to play here in the half. Young outside. This one for 3.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
Now, here's Şengün. He's got 6. First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's Vassell. Takes it off the glass. Vassell's got 33.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers. Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Now, here's Vassell. 33 points for him. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Vassell's got 36.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Young drives in. Here's Şengün. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Can't hit that one. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Buries it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 10 points.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Vassell outside. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Halliburton outside. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
And it's Vassell in the corner. A putback. And it's blocked by Şengün. Vassell outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
But you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Here's Barrett. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you.
Appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. Back to Halliburton. To the inside. Just 3 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Bullets. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander with the bucket.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Young with the steal. And Halliburton slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Back to SGA. The kick out to Barnes. Outside, Barrett. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Barnes. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got his third basket of the night right there.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down. Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
And at 6'5", Halliburton possesses great size at his position, which he uses so well to exploit mismatches.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Halliburton picks him up. To the paint. Oubre. It's rebounded by Şengün. On its way from Young for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, obviously, Young's a polished jump shooter, and there aren't many that he'll turn down.
Connects from three-point range.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Şengün throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 13. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Oubre. Still yet to score. Over in the corner, Barnes. A good look from Vassell. Great positioning on the putback.
And that's just using his strength to fight for that rebound. And then Barnes able to send it back.
Halliburton, no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his third foul so far. Outside, Barrett. Oubre on the wing. That's a 2 from Barnes. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout.
31.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Barrett. In the corner, it's Oubre. Offline with his 3. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
SGA feeling it out a bit. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys being on the court on a consistent basis. And anything that the league can do and teams can do to ensure that, the better it is for everyone.
Pass to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Vassell in the corner. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Shot clock at 6. Halliburton outside.
That's a great contest by Vassell. He's got the tools to be a very good defender.
Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Buries the long-range jumper. Hachimura's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
SGA with the ball. Now defended by Powell.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And sometimes that's what you got to do to try to slow down Halliburton.
Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Stolen by Middleton. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. For 3, Middleton gets it to go from beyond the arc. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Back to Oubre. Pass to SGA. Now here's Vassell. Powell on the double team. Back to Vassell. The putback. Şengün with the rebound. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Back to Halliburton. Off target from outside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
In the corner, Şengün with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter. It's Vassell on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And they're running. Young with no one around. His three-pointer's off the mark. From deep. Devin Vassell, and that's good. Vassell's got 50 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Şengün. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off target with his three. Vassell outside. And so they get the victory here at home. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.